Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're jumping right into a $12 billion handshake that is sending some serious shockwaves through the entire pharmaceutical industry. So let's get into it. Let's just start with this number right here, $12 billion. Now, to give you some perspective, that's more than the GDP of dozens of countries. A number this big isn't just a transaction. It's a signal of a massive shift in power, in strategy, inside one of the most important industries in the world. So that's the big question, right? What does $12 billion actually get you in the super high-stakes world of big pharma? Well, we're about to find out as we really dig into the strategy behind Sun Pharma's huge blockbuster acquisition. Okay, so here's the deal that has everyone talking. Indian pharma giant Sun Pharma is buying the US-listed company Organon. And listen, this isn't just a simple purchase. Think of it more as a bold strategic play by a company known for generic drugs to go and conquer the branded drug market. And that right there is the key. This isn't about getting bigger just for the sake of getting bigger. Nope. This is a very calculated move, and it's designed to completely reshape Sun Pharma's place in the world and really change its position on the global stage. So to really understand the logic behind a $12 billion price tag like this one, we first need to get to know the two very different companies at the center of the deal. You know, what's so interesting here is that this deal is basically a marriage of two totally different worlds. On one side, you have Sun Pharma. They are masters of the high-volume, low-margin generics game. And on the other side, you've got Organon, a specialist in high-margin, brand-name drugs, especially in women's health. It really is a classic case of opposites attracting, and the potential for synergy here is just huge. So how does putting these two very different companies together add up to a master plan for Sun Pharma? Because trust me, this was no impulse buy. This is a complex, multi-layered strategy that's designed to hit several major goals all at once. It's a really powerful three-pronged attack. First, boom, they unlock the super profitable US market. They instantly get a seasoned sales force and a distribution network that would have taken them forever to build from scratch. Second, they diversify. They're moving away from relying so heavily on generics by getting a whole portfolio of established higher-margin branded drugs. That helps them weather any storms. And third, they capture a ton of valuable patents. This creates like a protective moat around their business to keep competitors out and secure their revenue for years. It's a crucial defense. Yeah, this quote just perfectly captures the ambition, doesn't it? Sun Pharma isn't just buying assets here. They're buying a strategic position on the global pharmaceutical chessboard. They're setting themselves up for their next big move. Okay, so a deal this massive is absolutely going to make waves. So, what are the immediate impacts we can expect to see? And maybe more importantly, what are the major hurdles that Sun Pharma is now staring down? I mean, just look at this chart. It shows you the immediate, dramatic impact in a really clear way. In the critical and growing U.S. women's health market, Sun Pharma's share is about to leap from just 5% to a commanding 25%. That is a five-fold increase that instantly makes them a huge player in a very profitable space. But, you know, while those numbers look incredibly impressive on paper, you have to ask the question, is bigger always better? A $12 billion deal comes with enormous risks, enormous challenges that could easily throw this whole ambitious plan off track. And here they are, the major hurdles. First off, trying to integrate two giant companies with totally different cultures, that's a monumental challenge. It's actually where a lot of these mega mergers fall apart. Then you've got the mountain of debt they took on to pay for it all, which is going to put immense pressure on them to perform. They'll also have to navigate this maze of global regulatory approvals, all while fending off rivals who are definitely going to be looking to take advantage of any slip-up. So, at the end of the day, we're left with the ultimate question. Is this a brilliant masterstroke that's going to cement Sun Pharma's place at the very top of the global pharma industry, or is it a massive, high-stakes gamble that might just be too complex and too costly to actually pull off? Well, only time is going to tell, and you can be sure the entire industry will be watching.